Hello, it's Ross Lenton here from Dynamic Fitness. I'm here to give you some tips for Tuesday if you're taking part in the Littlelifts virtual marathon. First of all, I'd like to start by saying how positive this challenge is and how important it is to keep active. Firstly, I think it's great for putting a routine into your day. That 1 hour a day where you can go out and exercise is really important, so make it a focal part of your day and it gives you some purpose. It's also really good to get those feel-good hormones going, so those endorphins, and when you come back from your run or your walk you should feel so much more positive than when you were sat at home. So definitely go for the feel-good factor. And number 3, the weather's fantastic right now, and it's a really good time to go out and explore your local area. Obviously try and make sure you're finding a nice open space so you can keep distance from people. But I've found that just around my area, especially Eaton Park's a really big space to use, and you can keep a distance and see all the amazing blossom and just take in nature that's on your doorstep. So why am I supporting this amazing challenge? Well, firstly, I'd like to say one of the main motivators was to keep my clients motivated. It's a really difficult time at the moment, and I think just having this target for April is a perfect thing and a really realistic target for all the people that I train. To get to 26.2 miles in a month is doable. Whether you run, walk, you go fast, you go slow, you can do that in the month of April in 30 days. Secondly, I'd like to just say I'd really love to support Littlelifts. They're a fantastic charity, they're local, and what you have to understand is that people, unfortunately, during this time are still getting diagnosed with breast cancer, and this charity really gives them that lift that they need, especially during this time. Thirdly, I'm doing it also for myself. I'm keen to see how many miles I can do in April. Last week was the start of it on the 1st, and I've already locked up, I think it's 35k, so I'm doing okay so far. And I'm really motivated to see how far I can push myself, including a good solid run today. So finally, Littlelifts asked me to give you a few exercise tips, and I will follow up with a video of a running program. But just for this short video, I'd like to give you one warm-up, one strength exercise, and one stretch to cool down. So nice and simple. If I'm going out for a run, the stretch I will always do is a nice all-over one. And what you do with this one, you get your legs wide, get your arms wide, and you just gently loosen off by stretching out down towards your feet. So this one's just opposite arm to opposite leg, and you can just go nice and gently and increase the stretch as you go. So around about 10 on each side should just limber you up and get those hamstrings ready to run. Okay, so that's one of your warm-up exercise, a strength exercise to improve your running muscles, and I don't think you can beat a good old-fashioned lunge. You can also vary it up to make it even more run specific. So with the lunge, you want your feet about 1 metre apart. Okay, you're going to put your weight through that front leg, back nice and straight, drop down and lift up. And the idea is that you're not lunging forwards, you're lunging down, you're engaging your thighs to build that strength for those running muscles. If you want to make it more run specific, you can add that knee lift at the front. So you drop down and then drive up. And this will really work on that running power. And once again, you can do about 10 on each side. And the final thing is, once you're back for your run, you're feeling warm, the endorphins are pumping, it's good to finish with some stretches. So just one stretch that I'll always do to finish is for my quads, so they're those main running muscles here. You might use the wall to balance, or your hand. You take your foot up, put your knees together, push your hips forward, back straight, and feel that stretch down the thigh. Okay, with this one, try and make sure you're pushing into the hand rather than pulling your leg up. So you're getting that nice full stretch. You probably look to do about 30 seconds on each leg when you come back from your run. So good luck to everyone doing the virtual marathon. Hopefully you're logging up the miles. If you haven't already joined, you can still do so via the Littlelifts website. And have a great time, enjoy yourself, and let's get fitted during the month of April.